Okay, I went ahead and did one more layer, so these have 3 layers total. Now what we can do is just peel them off of the desk, like that. And you can just pull the clay out. So now you're left with this little shell mold, like that. Now before you can pour your silicone in here, you have to use a release agent, otherwise the silicone will stick to silicone. So what I'm going to do is take these, and I'm going to give them just a really quick spray. I use this Man Ease Release 200, and I'm going to spray that, or just spray it on a cotton swab and just swab the inside, so that we'll be ready to pour our silicone nipples. Okay, here are the molds, and they've been sprayed with Ease Release, and now I'm going to have some silicone that I mixed up, and I'm going to inject that into the mold. This is some leftover that I had, so I just wanted to see how it works, and then I can mix up some more. So I'm just going to give it a little squeeze, make sure it gets all the way down in there. This is EcoFlex 20. You can use any type of silicone that you like. Eco 30 might be better because it's not quite as soft, so it might be better for making bottle nipples. You can probably also use the dragon skin, as long as you use your release agent really well. I typically don't mold out of the same material as I pour with, but for this you probably could, just because it's such a small project. So once it's filled up, then that's pretty much all you have to do. So we'll let that cure, and then we'll see what the final product looks like. I'm going to attach a little clamp onto here just so that it can stay while it cures, and then we'll be back. Okay, I went ahead and filled up both of our molds with EcoFlex 20 silicone that I had left over. And what I'm going to do now is go ahead and take them out of the mold and see how they turned out. So you just have to kind of peel around the outside first to kind of release it from the mold. And then just very gently take it out of the mold. And there is our new silicone nipple for our bottle. There's that one, and then we'll do the other one. Just gently peel it out, just like that. Now we have here the clay versions, and here are the squishy silicone versions of the nipples. Now, what we have to do is rinse them and wash them really well to get the mold release off, because it's really oily and it won't allow us to properly glue them down onto our bottles. So I'm going to take these, I'm going to, usually the way I do it is I rinse them really well, I wash them with Dawn dish soap, let them soak for a little while in that, then I rinse them again, and then I do an acetone soak, and then I rinse them again. For my dolls I also do, I do a naphtha rinse, but you don't need to do that for these, probably just because they're so little. Just wash them really good, and then I'll show you how to glue them onto your bottles. Okay, so these have been washed, and I've gotten rid of all the residue from the release agent. They're really super sticky. Now what we're going to do is, these are just the clay ones, I set them up there to see what they would look like. So now I'm just going to actually adhere these to the bottles, the tops of the bottles. I'm going to use Silpoxy. It's made by Smooth On. I'm thinking you could probably use just an RTV silicone rubber from the hardware store if you don't have any of this. This should work. I've cleaned the tops of the jars and this, so let's hope that it makes a good bond. It is a rubber adhesive, and these are rubber stoppers, so if for some reason it doesn't work, I will make a note at the end of this video. But I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of this out here on my paper, and I'm just going to use a toothpick. Get a little bit of that Silpoxy on my toothpick, and then I'm just going to, I want to stick it on there like that. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, I'm just going to put some underneath here. Make sure to get around the edge also. I probably could have filled up the mold a little bit more so it's a little bit more flat, but that should work okay. And then I'm just going to stick it right down on there. Just make sure it's where I want it. Give it a little push down. And we'll give that time to cure. Okay, and then we'll do the other one. I think that's an old piece. There we go. Okay, and then same thing. Switch hands. I'm right-handed, so it's easier for me to do with my right hand. Try to get it centered on there. Give it a little push down. That looks pretty good. So now we'll let those cure and see how that works out, and then we can try it on a baby. So the bottles turned out really well. It seems like it stuck better to the ones with the red topper, but this is one of the little bottles, and you can see that it bonded actually pretty nice to the rubber stopper. So you can open it up and you can put your pretend milk or whatever you'd like to put in there. And then, you know, some of the vials that are the clear ones, you may not even need to put anything in. They already look kind of whitish, which is nice. So now I'm going to try it out with baby Jade. She's going home today to her new mom, so I just want to see kind of how it fits with her. We'll just open up her mouth, stick the bottle in. It's the perfect size for a 6-inch, but you could use it for babies that are a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger. I'm very happy with how these turned out. These will be available in my Etsy store very soon. Thanks for watching my videos.